Okay, nightsy macro. So next stage, well, the batteries aren't going to run out because I've charged them up before I came down, but we'll probably get into the limit of the memory card because, you know, you can only handle 45 minutes roughly, but it could be the short card. I think I've been gas bagging for at least about 20 minutes now. But, you know, I thought I'll just give you a test run. You know, it was rather nice. It was much better when I had all the blurb going on Friday. You know, had the bloke on the microphone doing the usual, you know, and here it comes Beetle, you know, sort of racetrack sort of commentary sort of thing. And it's Beetle Bomb by a nose. It's never by an arse, is it? It's always by a nose. Unless they're doing the backstroke now. Haha. And yeah, so. But yeah, and I think I was just a little bit early today. Early and late, so yeah, a bit late to get that sunset. Just, or maybe I should go out 15 minutes earlier, but of course by the time we get to the 3rd week of February, all the times will be moving further backwards, forwards, and more towards 9 o'clock anyway, put it that way. So, and of course the time expanse, or the length of time it takes to set the sun and things like that will probably be a little bit more expensive because we're in summertime, then everything's longer. Now the days are longer, the nights are shorter, blah 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 as it goes. And I just think these are quite good. It's almost like an Australia symbol. I reckon you could do better, fellas. You know, look at your MC Escher. You know, make it on Australia. I don't know if you can actually stick Tasmania on there somehow, or maybe change the colour on the thing so that the colour on there becomes a Tasmania on the bottom of the other one or something. I don't know, but you know, it's a good idea. Maybe you haven't spotted it. That almost looks like Australia, I don't know, but I think you can do better, fellas. It's one of those cases, you know, you've got to this point and you could actually go there. And why don't you? It's just like a little bit more effort, maybe. Maybe you don't like sharp corners and you might think you might knock off the top two ends of the Australia or something. It might be too easily knocked off, but you could work on it, fellas, surely. You know, maybe make a larger paper, make it stronger that way, give the full representation of Australia, and use fewer papers that way. I don't know. I'm sure you've worked all that stuff out with the number, you know, the amount of material in the paper, the size of the paper. You know, is there a difference between the size of the paper and the quantity of material in the paper? You know, I don't know. You know, like, is there some sort of formula for the? I don't know. We come up with the word crackage. You know, around the. I don't know what you call that. Yeah. I'm sure it must have a special name in the paper industry. Most of these things do have their specialist names in the area, probably going back hundreds of years to the original paving and murals and things like that from the Romans, and maybe prior to the Romans. Inlay, is it Fishbourne or Fishburne or whatever it is? One where they discover all those lovely Roman occupation of Britain, and yeah, for 400 years. Yeah, most people seem to forget that. 400 years they were there. 400 years, you know. Yeah. Anyway. So I lost the Library at Alexandria, and then you go and gain 400 years in a country that probably did have good access to record keeping and storage, yeah, with a printing press later on. Yeah, so you know, I can smell a bit of smoke and things like that. So yeah. Because you had to go to the Dark Ages, didn't you, first? Yeah. An oppression by the church. Which church? Oh, there was really only one that really did it 110%, didn't they? Really. which led to the Reformation. Yes. Fragmentation and spiritualization. Oh. Yes. And Henry VIII putting his foot down. Yeah, I can see why though. I've had enough of this. Yeah. Well, there you go. Hopefully the camera's going to pick that up, but whether we're on the right setting for it. But it looks quite nice from here, but because I'm on wide angle, so I think I should actually go closer to actually get. It would be nice to have a 1:1 wide angle, but oh, I don't know. As I said, you must have to buy a new super duper camera and just get the body to attach the lens you want, sort of thing. Which I thought, that's a dicky approach, I think. In my surely there must be lots of other people out who want to see what you see is what you get, you know, whizzy wire, whatever it's called, you know, 1:1. Surely there must be other people out there interested in capturing on film or on SD card, whatever, exactly what they see, so they can show other people in other parts of the world. This is how it looks here, you know. Enjoy, sort of thing, you know. Yeah. Anyway, probably time to start a new clip as we get to the end of this thing. I don't know how the camera's going to react to this, but whether I've got it on the wrong setting. I suppose we can start a new clip from here just to see. Maybe just put it back onto normal.